Hey fam, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertanton.com, bringing you commentary from The Voice for the finale results show, and we have a winner. And let me just tell you up front, because there ain't no surprises here from the very first week, the favorite one, Javier Colon. But I thought there was going to be an upset, and there almost was. So let me just really quick get into what happened on the show. They opened with the collage of last night's performances, naturally. Then they had a segment with the performers going to the Tonight Show with Leno, and they all got to perform with the Ricky Minor band. Okay, so they had some celebrities there who they were going to perform with. Each one got to perform with a celebrity that was like one of their favorites, one of their inspirations. So Vicci Martinez and Pat Monahan started it off. Pat Monahan is from Train, and they performed Drops of Jupiter. And I thought it was a good performance. Not a whole lot to say about it. It was pretty solid, pretty good. I enjoyed it. Next up, Javier Colon and Stevie performed Landslide. And it looked to me, and actually it ended up being the truth. I wrote before they finished that it looked like she was directing the whole performance, which she was. I thought they had a nice blend together, and the judges gave them a standing ovation. Stevie Nicks is legendary. And you know, this was, I thought, a perfect song because it's kind of about getting older and looking at yourself and all this different stuff. And I thought it was nice, him being so young and just fresh starting out, and her being, you know, an older, you know, she's definitely a seasoned older performer. She's legendary. She is, I don't want to say, I don't want to be bad, y'all, on her last leg. I don't want to say that, but that is actually what I was thinking. I'm sorry to say. Yeah, but it was just a very touching performance. I tweeted out that it felt like a coronation to me. So, yeah, with him winning, maybe it was a coronation. Next up, Beverly, McClellan, and Ryan Tedder from One Republic performed Good Life. Yeah. I don't know the song, right? And oh Lord, I wrote. This was really a little weird, kind of fun, but they seemed like they were in two different worlds, just strange. And it was too. It was just strange. At one point, I thought it was purposeful. But then it was just off. It just wasn't good, you know. Yeah, they didn't have a good blend. They didn't have a good stage presence together. They didn't have any chemistry going on. At times, it looked like he was looking at her and she was totally ignoring him, and vice versa. Yeah, what did you think? It was just weird to me. It was just totally strange. Next up, dear Frampton and Miranda, Lambert performed The House That Built Me. This was just a sweet and tender song. It was a wonderful end to the performances. I wrote Dia rose to the occasion. She started out a little weak to me, but then she got stronger and stronger in the song. And I enjoyed the song. I've never heard it before. I really enjoyed it. And it reminded me, from the story of the song, reminded me of my great-grandma's house where I grew up. Yeah, so I think that's a good thing. It touched me on several levels. So they went to give the results out, and first he cut two artists. He revealed that two artists had the most votes. Were like in 2% of each other's, you know, area of votes. And Dia Frampton and Javier Colon were number 1 and number 2 on the iTunes charts. Yeah, and they were, again, within 2% of each other with the voting. But Javier Colon won, and he just seemed overwhelmed. Adam Levine came up and gave him a big triple hug, you know, whatever, and he was just trying not to cry, and he thanked everybody who voted for him, and it was, you know, I just really enjoyed it. He thanked the other people, and just a very gracious performer, and I'm very happy for him. That being said, someone tweeted that, you know, they hope the next season The Voice will not have people who are already signed competing. And I agree. You know, I'm all good for second chances, you know, and the record companies screwed me over and all this good stuff. But, you know, I think these shows should be finding fresh, new talent. And if talent has already gone through the mill, they should have another way to get seen. Yeah, and that's just my opinion. What do you think about that? Did you enjoy the show? Did you enjoy the season? You know, I enjoyed it for what it is on its own. I know there's going to be the American Idol and comparisons, and when X Factor comes up, and they'll all be running about the same time, the X Factor comparisons. But I enjoyed the show for what it is. It's a showcase for talent, and I always enjoy showcases for new emerging singers, singer-songwriters, performers. All right, this is Robert Anton. Make sure as you are going through that you check out my original songs. I am a singer-songwriter also, and I have a playlist here that's my originals playlist. Also, I give advice to performers who want to become professional performers, and that's also here on YouTube, and the series is called So You Want to Be a Singer. All right, take care.